Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariana if you're new here, and today I'm going to be filming a Q&A. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions because I would be filming this video, and a lot of you asked me some really good questions. And I kind of left it open. Like I said, ask me whatever you want. Obviously, if I felt the question was inappropriate or I didn't feel like answering it, I wasn't going to include it in this video. But for the most part, you guys asked me some really great questions. A lot of it was about mom life and about my kids and stuff like that. So thank you guys again for asking me some really good questions. Now, because I filmed on my phone, I do have the questions written out. I did this earlier just so that way I can remember them. So if you see me looking down or looking to the side, I'm just looking at the questions. But I'm going to try not to talk too much throughout this video because sometimes I talk too much and then my videos are like super long. I hope this video gives you guys an idea of how I am. Also get to know me a little bit better. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while now. I just never got a lot of responses except this last time. I got a lot of good questions. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into the video. So the first question is, when is your birthday? My birthday is August 28th. Follow me on Instagram. You probably know I'm a Virgo because I post a lot of Virgo stuff. I find a lot of like memes and things that are so relatable to Virgos that I always repost them or post them. I love astrology. I love getting to know people's signs. I love learning and reading about my sign. Anyways, I know that's like way off the question, but I just want to let you guys know. Also, to follow up, I am 25, so I'll be turning 26 in August. Are you having any more babies? So it's so funny because I've gotten this question like 3 times. Do I plan on having any more kids? Do I want any more kids? So basically the short answer is yes. I would love to have more children. I love being a mom. I think this is probably one of my best journeys in my life. I really feel like being a mom has just changed me in such a good way. Really just, I love it. I love being a mom. So yes, I will be. Hopefully, I would love to have more children. I guess we'll just see what the future holds. I currently have 2 children, if you don't know. I have a 3-year-old named Aria and I have a 6-month-old named Roman. We are a blended family, meaning that Aria I had in a previous relationship, and then my boyfriend and I together have Roman, but we are a blended family, so everybody's treated equally in my house. We love our children equally. My boyfriend considers Aria like a daughter to him. So we've been together for a while now and he's watched her grow and it's just amazing. So I love my little blended family. So the next question is, if you didn't have kids right now, where do you see yourself? To be completely honest, I have no idea. I found out I was pregnant with my daughter when I was making plans to transfer from community college to a 4-year university. I had finished up Northern Virginia Community College and I had received my associates and just general studies, and I was hoping to transfer to a 4-year college, live on campus, live that college experience, college life. But there was a lot of hesitation from my end, and since I did find out I was pregnant, I decided to stay here, to not go to a 4-year university. And obviously it's the best decision for myself at the time, and I still think it's the best decision because I, number 1, was not ready. Number 2, I just had self-doubt anyways, so even if I wasn't pregnant, I don't really know if I would have gone. And honestly, I'm not really sure where I would see myself. I was struggling a lot with anxiety at the time. I was struggling a lot with a lot of inner battles, and nobody really knew about it. I didn't really broadcast it or express my feelings to my friends or anything like that. But I honestly think if it wasn't for my kids where I am right now, I don't even know if I would be happy. I don't know if I would really genuinely be loving the life that I was living. I was partying a lot at that time before I got pregnant. I was being kind of reckless. I was like hanging out with people that weren't even really my real friends, and I just was kind of going down a path that I really didn't like, but because of peer pressure and because I was trying to be cool and trying to fit in, and that's what everyone my age at the time was doing, I kind of just followed. So I honestly don't know where I would see myself. I don't know if I'd be in college. I don't know if I would just be working at the restaurant I was working at. I don't really know. I don't know, and I'm glad that I'm not in that position or took that journey in my life. I'm glad that I had my daughter like, you know, I got my life and self together, learning to work on myself, learning to work on myself for my daughter, and now both my children. Honestly, I can't tell you where I would see myself. Probably unhappy, to be honest with you. I have no idea. But yeah, sorry, that was like a long answer. How's life? So currently life is great. We are still under quarantine during this pandemic of the coronavirus, so we are still taking it very, very cautiously. I haven't gone to the store in quite a while. My boyfriend does all the shopping. I'm home with the kids, so I really cannot afford to get sick, because I'm the one that primarily watches them during the day because my boyfriend is at work. But life is good. Life is really good. I mean, I feel so happy within myself. I mean, obviously I have days where I feel like crap and my anxiety is pretty high, but for the most part, I'm relatively happy. I feel like my children contribute a lot to my happiness. Seeing them grow and learn every day, honestly, I feel like this is literally like what I'm meant to do in life. I know everyone has their like dreams or what they want to be when they grow up, and I just feel like being a mom for me is just exactly where I need to be right now. And I'm just so happy because they're only little once, and quitting my job and staying home with them was the best decision I've made thus far. Okay, so another question is, how do you practice self-love? So one thing I've been really into lately is journaling. So I kind of been journaling, and when I feel down or upset or any type of feeling that I have, I just put it into this journal. So if I'm having a bad day and I feel ugly or I don't feel great about myself, I look up quotes about self-love. I look up on Pinterest things that will motivate me to feel better, things like that. And I basically just write it out, and it just helps me. I don't know, I like writing, so I don't know if that would help you, but that's something that helps me. Sorry, my hair looks crazy. Speaking positively about myself instead of looking in the mirror and saying like, oh my gosh, I look so ugly today. Just being thankful that I'm alive today, being thankful that I'm feeling good otherwise. Just trying my best to remember that I'm human, and obviously I have insecurities and issues, but trying not to let that impact and overtake how I feel during the day or how I'm feeling in general. I also follow a lot of accounts about self-love and just promoting like beautiful bodies on Instagram, and I think that really helps. So the next question is, what is your favorite thing your babies do right now? I have so many. So with Aria, she is 3, and my favorite thing that she's doing right now is just actually putting words together to create sentences. I really love how I have that ability now to slowly start having hopeful conversations with her. Also, another great thing that I love to do is I love to read to her, because she's at an age now where she pays attention. She starts like mimicking me reading, and so she'll remember kind of what I say, and so she'll say it if I'm on that page. I got these workbooks from the Dollar Tree, and they're about like letters and circle what's orange and blah blah blah, and so we've been also doing that, and I call them like teacher time, and so she says they're her teacher books. So it's just really cute, and it's so cute that she actually listens to me, and like I know that she's gonna be great when she goes to school. It's just fun. That's probably like my main thing with her, and that's like my favorite thing that she's doing right now. So as for Roman, my 6-month-old, there are 1,000 things that I love that he's doing right now, but my top favorite thing that he is doing right now, so I have started him on solids, and I'm also baby led weaning a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. And so for example, I give him a little bit of muffin in the morning, and so I give him little bits of muffin on his little high chair tray, and it's just so cute how he like grabs it and like puts it in his mouth. Or like I have these baby mum little crackers, cookies I guess, and he gets so excited when I hand it to him. He gets like so excited, he like grabs for it, and that is so cool because it just shows me that number one, he's definitely ready to eat, and so it's a good decision that I waited 6 months. B, it just makes me so happy that he is learning, he's growing, he's experiencing new tastes and textures, and it's just amazing to watch them grow. Literally 6 months is my favorite age of babies because they're just so happy, and even though they are teething, which kind of sucks, they're so happy, they're so like excited to eat new stuff, and it's just it's so amazing. Like, I cherish these moments. I remember when Aria was this age because it was my favorite, and like feeding her and stuff. Oh man, I love it. I love this age. What other names did you consider for your babies? So for Aria, I kind of played around with 2 other names, but I knew I loved the name Aria. Like, I knew it. And at the time, her dad's mom, so her Aria's grandma, she was like, and I didn't even realize this, she was like, do you realize the name Aria, A-R-I-A, is in your name? And I'm like, oh my god, because my name is Mariana, so it's M-A-R-I-A-N-N-A, and so that Aria is actually in my name, which gave it so much more meaning. So of course I was like, yep, that's it, I'm gonna name her that. But before that, we did kind of throw up in the air the name Ariel, because I love The Little Mermaid. I love Ariel, hence my red hair. No, I'm just kidding. But we kind of threw up Ariel, but I just figured, like, what if she doesn't like being called Ariel when she's older? What if she gets so sick of like the Little Mermaid references? So we decided against it. And then I also threw up the name Kayla. I really liked that name as well at the time, but I don't know, it's just the name Aria not only wasn't in my name, but it just stuck with me so much that I named her that. And then the middle name, her middle name is Olivia, and her dad actually chose that name. So I told him, I was like, you just choose the name, and he picked Olivia, and Aria Olivia sounded really cute together. So that's what we didn't really have any other middle names. As for Roman, so I always knew, like, even before I was pregnant, like a while ago, I was like, my first son's name gonna be Roman. I love the name Roman. It's powerful, it's beautiful, I love it. And so when me and my boyfriend found out I was pregnant with a boy, we decided either between Roman, we also were gonna name him Junior, so we were gonna name him Raul Jr. after obviously his dad. But I just felt weird like calling him Junior, and I wasn't gonna call him Raul, so I don't know. We decided on Roman, but we did say that if we would have a next boy, we will name him Junior, because, you know, that way my boyfriend's name goes on, and it's just something special, I feel like, being named after your dad. In the future, if I do have another boy, then we will name him after his dad. And then Roman's middle name is Alexander. Alexander is Raul's brother's name, so we kind of threw around Apollo for a while. We were gonna do Roman Apollo, but I felt like it just didn't sound, it sounded like, I don't know, I just didn't really love how it sounded. Roman Apollo, like, yeah, it's a cool middle name, but there was no meaning behind it, and Roman really didn't have any meaning behind it either. I just liked the name. So with the middle name Alexander, kind of basically he's named after his uncle, which is Raul's brother. His name is Alexander, and we call him Alex. So I just feel like giving him that middle name was just signifying like respect for his family. So number 8 is co-parenting advice, and I have a video on co-parenting advice. I don't remember if it's on YouTube, but I did do it on Instagram stories. I'm pretty sure I put it on YouTube. I'll have to check, but I did a whole video on co-parenting advice, but I'm just gonna touch on this briefly because my video is already gonna be super long. The main thing is always prioritize and make every conversation about your children. Don't ever make it about your past relationship with each other. So never make conversation about how this parent hurt you in this way, or this parent did this or that or whatever. And no, it should always be about your children. You guys are not together for a reason, especially if you've moved on and you're in healthier relationships, better relationships. Then you should never, ever, ever go back to that. Go back to the past of the relationship. Always make it about your children. That is my number 1 main advice. No matter how upset you are, no matter if a person hurt you so bad, never make it about that. Always make it about your kids. Number 9, you guys are nosy. I mean, I did say ask me whatever you want, but the next question is, how often does Aria go with her dad? Aria is very, very close with her dad and her dad's family. She loves seeing them. She loves being with them. Now with quarantine, it kind of interrupted our visitation schedule, but she does go with him every other week for a couple days, and I think that's a good schedule that we have. She loves going over there. She has a lot of fun, and that is her family, and I will never ever be in the way of that. You know, She is happy when she comes home. She's happy going there, and I just love it. I love that she has so many people that love and care about her, and that makes me happy because I know that they love her so much. And maybe in the future, later when she's a little older, she'll want to see them more often, then that's fine. We'll discuss it at that time. But yeah, that's just our schedule for now. And are you having any more kids? So I already answered that briefly, but yes, I would ideally like 1 or 2 more. I think 3 or 4 kids is a good number. After that, I will be done. I don't want any more kids. And I also do want my kids relatively close in age, because I feel like when they're closer in age, they can play with each other, entertain each other. Sorry guys, I had gotten a phone call, so it kind of interrupted the little video. So if it looks a little like moved or different, I apologize about that. But let's go ahead and move on to the questions. I think I answered the last one pretty well. The next question is, how have you kept your toddler busy during quarantine? To be honest with you, it has been an absolute struggle. It's been hard. It has been, I'm not gonna lie, but for the most part, we do a lot of like hands-on crafts, activities. She colors and paints a lot. Like we have like a whole bin full of like craft things. Also kinetic sand she's been loving. We do a lot of Play-Doh. She has a million toys, so we go in her room and play together. We read books. We do go out for little walks. We don't have like a kiddie pool or anything yet, but we do go on drives. I mean, not that that's like entertaining really for her, but I mean, it's just something to get out, and because we can't really go out too many places. I'm trying to think of what else she's been doing. Also, her tablet has been a big help. She has one of those like Amazon Kindle, whatever they're called, kid tablet things. So she's been watching her tablet. Just a lot of like playtime and just, you know, going outside for little walks, doing chalk outside, things like that have been really keeping her entertained. It's hard. It is really hard, especially because we live in a little small area, and I don't know, it's just, I'm still, every day I'm trying to figure out things for her to do. So it's kind of nice because right now she's with her dad. So I'm sure that she's having a lot of fun over there doing different things and having a change of scenery than being with me here. So I'm sure she's having fun. So the next question is about my hair. It says, how often do you touch up your hair? So I actually started dyeing my hair in January, literally like January 1st, because I wanted to wait until after I had Roman to start dyeing my hair. So January I started dyeing it red, and I touch up my hair, I want to say every 2 to 3 months. So every 2 to 3 months I buy the hair dye, I buy the developer, and I actually just dye my whole head again. Some people just touch up their roots, stuff like that, but I don't, because I want it to be uniform color, so I just do my whole head. Is that damaging for your hair? I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, yes. But I'm gonna be doing a full video about my red hair. What do you use to dye your hair? Again, I'm gonna be doing a full video, but I do use the L'Oreal I think it's called High Color something. I'm gonna put a picture right here. I'll put a picture right here of what I use. I also mix it with developer, and then I apply it to my hair. I leave it on for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then I just rinse it out, and I'm good to go. Number 14, favorite YouTubers to watch. What type of videos do you usually watch in general? I love YouTube. I love YouTube videos. My favorite YouTubers right now would be, I love Brittany and Baby. I think that's still her name on YouTube, Brittany and Baby. I love the Moran family. I love small YouTubers as well. So Limitless D, I love her. I love her cleaning motivation, you guys. Her cleaning motivation is amazing. You should follow her. Also, I love Michelle. I love your channel. I can't think of the name on the top of my head of your channel, but I love your channel as well. I'll link it here for you guys. I love small YouTubers because I'm a small YouTuber, and I just do this for fun as a hobby, but it's really cool to start interacting with like people's videos that I watch and stuff like that. So those are my favorite. My other top like higher YouTubers. I love skincare with Hiram. I've been really getting into skincare, you guys, and his videos are so informative, so I've been watching him. I love Raven Elise TV. I think that's her name on her channel. I also love, let me think, who else? I'm really bad with like channel names. I know their names. Tree hauls are my favorites. I also love thrifting videos. Alexa Sunshine 83, she's my favorite like thrifting YouTuber. I also watch Sensational Finds, I think that's her name. She does a lot of like Dollar Tree hauls, and she does like DIY stuff like that. Oh, Roman is waking up, so let me go get him really quick and then I'll continue with my video. A couple more, but I'm just gonna kind of like speed past them. But yeah, those are basically the YouTubers that I watch. I love thrifting YouTubers, Dollar Tree hauls, mom life videos, cleaning motivation videos. What else do I like? Day in the life of mom, stuff like that. That's basically what I watch. Number 15 says, tell us about how you found out you were pregnant. So with Roman, I actually started feeling a little bit sick and my period hadn't came, but I wasn't keeping track of my period at the time, and I had just gotten off my birth control. I had the Nexplanon device in my arm, but it gave me like a million different side effects, and a lot of it like really heightened my anxiety. So I got it removed, and so when I got it removed, I wasn't keeping track of my period. My period was super irregular. But I was feeling really sick. Like I was feeling kind of nauseous. I wasn't feeling my best. I was always tired. And something just told me, I was like, let me just take this test. And sure enough, I was pregnant with him. And I told my boyfriend I wanted to do something cute. Like I was planning on doing something like cute, like open up a little box, says, hey dad, or whatever. But I'm a type of person, I can't keep secrets, and if I'm really excited about something or anything like that, it was really hard for me to just talk to him without telling him. So I ended up telling him, like once I took it, I was like, I can't even wait. He was so excited, so happy, and yeah, and this little guy was born. Say hi guys. Hi there. With Arya, same thing. Like I kind of didn't know, I wasn't feeling my best, so I did go to the doctor. And I really honestly thought I had like a UTI. Like I don't know, like I kept kind of like having to pee a lot, and I was like, what the hell is happening? With Ari, I never had morning sickness. Yeah, again, I wasn't keeping track of my period, and then I found out I was pregnant with her. So surprise, you're pregnant. So number 16 says, current favorite TV show. What are you watching right now? So I did ask on Instagram for you guys to give me some ideas of what to watch, because I felt like I was watching, like my last show I watched was Little Fires Everywhere. It was amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I loved that show. I literally watched it. If I didn't have kids, I'd watch it literally in a day, but because of my kids, I watched it in 2 days. But literally that's all I watched. I was like hooked. It was amazing. I loved it. I want to read the book now. I loved it so much. But right now, I asked on Instagram, and you guys gave me some amazing ideas. But right now, I'm watching The Handmaid's Tales, and this is a show that I can't watch on my TV because I have little eyes that I watch. I know. What are you saying? He wants to talk to you guys. So with Handmaid's Tales, I either watch it on my phone, like privately, or when the kids are sleeping, I'll watch it then. So I haven't really zoomed past it like I wish I would. But let me tell you guys, it's amazing. I'm on episode 5. I love it. You guys should watch it. Number 17. So I have 3 more after this. Number 17. Do you want to move out of Virginia? Yes, please. I would love to move out of Virginia. I hate this area. It's so expensive. I would love to, but it's not an option for me right now. But maybe in the future when the kids are older, I would love to move out of Virginia. I'd love to ideally go to like Texas, Florida, maybe even like North Carolina, South Carolina, just somewhere besides here. Okay. Number 18, favorite thrift stores. Goodwills are good. Savers is my number 1. I love Savers. I walk out of there spending too much money every time. Savers, Be Thrifty if you're in the DMV area. It's in Woodbridge. That's also a really good one. Salvation Army is pretty good. But I want to say Savers is definitely my number 1. So what's your next hair color? To be honest with you, I don't know, because I've dyed my hair red. It's gonna be hard for me to pull the color and put a nice color over it. I would ideally love to do like a light brown, like a dirty blonde, but right now that's probably not going to happen. I'll probably just be red for a while, and then I'll go back to my natural hair color, which is like a really, really dark brown, or I'll go black. Final and last question. Do you want a boy or girl next? So I actually had a dream not too long ago. Actually, it was like a couple nights in a row that I was having a girl, but I honestly think that my next kid will be a boy. I don't know. I just think that that's what's gonna happen. That concludes my Q&A. I know I made this video super long, so if you did watch the whole thing, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my little YouTube channel. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.